So the Overwatch 2 beta is just about to drop, and things are gonna get messy. We're looking at an MMR reset. We know that much. But beyond looking at an MMR reset for Overwatch 2, I wouldn't even expect the beta to have a competitive mode. So that means looser matchmaking than you'd get in competitive, because everyone's playing Quickplay, unless you're scrimming anyway. And that creates quite the gap. And you might be thinking, oh, well, that's nothing. That's just like it was in Overwatch 1, where, hey, the game got released, all you could do was Quickplay, or maybe you played the 1 beta. Yeah, that's cool and all, but the distance between the worst players and the best players at the beginning of Overwatch's 1 lifespan looks like this. The distance between the worst players and the best players in Overwatch 1 now looks like let's go around the earth multiple times. The gap is absolutely huge. People have gotten really good at this game. Now, you might be thinking, well, okay, that's true, but this is a different game, Temporal. This is Overwatch 2. It's right there in the name. There's nothing to be concerned about. There's more maps. There's another hero. There's way more balance changes than we've ever had in any sort of balance patch. There's only 5 people in the match. This is a completely different game. And you're right. This is a different game. This is a different game to the point that some sort of reset may be warranted. Absolutely could make sense. On the other hand, it's going to be messy. You're going to be in situations where your teammate looks like this Tracer, looks like this Diva, where they can barely control their character. Their like movement isn't even clean. They walk into 1v5s, that sort of thing. That's not really going to be fun for you. And there's going to be a lot of games like this. There'll probably be less anxiety around it because there's none of that sweet SR on the line if you're playing quick play. But these games, especially if you're a competitive veteran who didn't do much quick play, are going to be weird to you. You're going to be in situations where you maybe were playing in silver and there's an old top 500 player in your lobby. They are going to farm you and your team. Or maybe you're in a situation where you were plat at the end of Overwatch 1, but you have a teammate that would have been silver. Maybe they're just returning to the game, whatever, and you're going to feel like they're throwing because from your point of view, compared to the teammates you used to have in high plat, they are effectively throwing. But the game's not going to have had any sort of time to sort that out yet. So what do you guys think? We certainly know MMR resets have been a controversial topic over time. We can see in Rocket League, there's sort of that legendary one that people hated. We've seen complaints, desires for, complaints against an MMR reset. In Overwatch, in HOTS, all over the game. Pick your message board, pick your competitive game title. MMR resets are a hotly contested topic. I'm interested in your thoughts. Do you think it's a good idea to have one? A bad idea to have one? Do you think it would have been better to port over that data and just sort of go, hey, this isn't perfect, but we can work with it? Or does that not work because too many people haven't played for too long and they'll be returning to the game, and what was a Season 3 Masters player is nowhere near a Masters player right now, and them following through the system will just be too long? Or, hey, it's a totally new game. It just doesn't make any sense to do any attachment to the previous game. Which is cleaner in your opinion? Let me know. And are you expecting to climb a lot in the move to the new game? Are you thinking you're just going to shoot through the ranks because, hey, maybe those people we've always had complaints of boosted Mercies or Briggs or Divas that just climbed when those heroes were really, really powerful. They each had a meta where they were meta defining, and then maybe they only played 5 games a season, 10 games a season, and it had a very, very slow fall, and they're clogging up Masters and GM, and if they would just get out of there with those accounts, that they don't earn that, they're not still GM level, you would be higher. What are your thoughts here? I'm definitely curious. Plus, you'll have a lot of returning players where if you put in the time, you're a lot, you're potentially a lot better than them, and maybe you're thinking, hey, I'm going to be able to just farm them. Personally, I think what's going to be most interesting, what a lot of players are going to enjoy, is it seems like when we do get around to having a competitive mode, an MMR type thing, they'll probably place new players in at a level lower than gold. They've probably figured that out, that dropping people in gold isn't the best thing, and I think that will make some people at the middle of the ladder's experience a little bit better. But you guys definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're enjoying the content, please drop a like, consider subscribing for more thought-provoking content like this, as well as to be kept up to date on the Overwatch 2 news, and to pick this former top contenders coach brain so that you can be better than your friends going through Overwatch 2 here. But that's going to do it for now. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Temporal out.